Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. The famous British heavyweight boxing world champion Tyson Fury discussed his conflict with UFC commentator Joe Rogan and heavyweight title holder Jon Jones. This story began with Rogan stating that Fury would not have been able to beat Jones in a real fight if they were locked in the same room. In response, the Gypsy King sharply attacked Rogan, after which Jones offered him a fight in the UFC. However, Fury made it clear that he does not take all these conversations seriously. It's all gibberish. To begin with, when will Jon Jones and I go into the room to fight? And why the hell would I be in the same room with Jon at all? And speaking in fact, no one can claim that they will beat me if we end up in a room together. We're not talking about a boxing match, we're not talking about fighting according to the rules of MMA. No one knows what will happen in this room, Fury said. Former heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte continues to demand a rematch with Anthony Joshua, a former two-time world champion. In 2015, the latter won by knockout in the 7th round of their fight. It was supposed that Joshua and Whyte would clash in England in the summer, but now it seems that Joshua will sit exactly until the end of the year. An occasion skilled sport, it needs to be shaken. I'm waiting for my next fight, and I had to fight Joshua after Franklin. AJ and the team told everyone that the winner of the Whyte and Franklin fight will fight AJ, and then boxed with the loser. I want a fight. I know that Dazn also wanted this fight because it will be a huge event. The only problem we all have is Joshua. He has confidence issues and he's afraid to fight, Dillian Whyte said. In his opinion, Joshua and his team are trying to avoid any dangerous scenario that could disrupt a possible lucrative fight with ex-WBC champion Deontay Wilder in December. He doesn't want to risk his pension in Saudi Arabia against Wilder, whose expiration date has also expired. Tears the Briton, who lost 2 of the last 4 fights by knockout. These people are spineless. There is a long list of opponents I can fight next time, and the deadline for Joshua to find a pen and sign a contract is coming soon. Dillian Whyte stated that Joshua is no longer a golden goose and the sport does not revolve around him. He and his people doesn't seem to realize it, but they are dodging me again, and Wilder will fly in December, after which AJ is finished, Whyte predict. Ex-heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua seems to be against a rematch with Dillian Whyte, who is being prepared for the summer by his promoter Eddie Hearn. Allegedly, he is no longer interested in this because 8 years have passed since his victory over Whyte in the 7th round. Like, why stir up the affairs of the past? But it doesn't exclude anything. During Anthony's victorious fight against Jermaine Franklin yesterday, ex-world title contender Whyte was part of the commentary team on DAZN, and they say that Joshua was cautious and he lacks aggression. That is, he criticized that Joshua strongly dislikes. And here's what Joshua himself thinks about his victory over Franklin. The fans decided for themselves what they want. I think the fight is more beneficial for Dillian's ego than for mine and for the fans. I know what he's saying. I won 1 fight in the majors, he won 1 in pros. Go on man, I don't keep living it. It's the past, overcome it. But Joshua says, okay, look, we can fight again. I wouldn't mind fighting him, I wouldn't mind fighting anyone. Just keep going. Time flies fast, so we need to keep going, AJ said. Is anyone interested in this rematch? 29-year-old heavyweight Martin Buckley decided to find out the relationship with the British ex-contender for the World Championship Dillian Whyte. The only guy I can fight right now is Dillian Whyte, but he is hiding. All he has are excuses and insults. I want to see him on the ring, and if he defeats me, then let him insult me as much as he wants. Sign a contract and made the fight a reality. I know I can stop all these guys. I can boxing, I can beat. I have everything in order. It's my time to conquer the division. They're all avoiding me. They're all scared, Bakoli said. John Fury has ramped up criticism of Sugar Hill Stewart, Tyson Fury's coach, accusing the American of a lack of loyalty to his son. The boxer's father called the coach a traitor because he hesitated to wait by the sea for the weather of the fight and left to prepare another of his boxer Lawrence Acoli, stating along the way that he was in Britain just for that and not to keep fit and promote Fury. When asked if Tyson is now going to continue working with the American, Fury Stewart said, "What he will do depends on Tyson, but I won't be talking to Sugar Hill anymore. I don't want to be in the same room with him again, that's it." When people betray you, even though you were kind to them, he was nothing until Tyson took him on board, sweeping his ankles whole without doing anything. Tyson took him and made him famous, like I did it with Ben Davison and everyone else. All roads lead to him, John said. The reason, he says, is prosaic: money. For some of these guys, it's all about dollars, so let them run. If Tyson wants to keep him, that's his business, Fury's father said, and immediately refuted the last paragraph. I'm not scolding him as a coach, he is a first-class coach. That's not the point. But you have to cover your own. Tyson may think otherwise, but when someone has brought you out into the world, show them respect. Former world champion and now promoter and manager Barry McGuigan shared his opinion on the fight between the legendary Lennox Lewis, and the current WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury. I feel good about both guys, but I know for sure that Lennox Lewis would have destroyed Tyson Fury. Compare their track record. Tyson has nothing in common with Leonid's resume. That's a fact. There is no way Tyson Fury is better than Lennox Lewis. There is not a chance. Tyson is not nearly as physical as Lennox Lewis in his prime. Lewis would beat Tyson Fury and knock him out in the championship rounds, McGuigan said. The British WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury broke his silence on social networks to explain why he most likely will not appear in the ring this summer. According to the Gypsy King, his fists are itching very much. But everyone who currently makes up the heavyweight elite is either busy or too greedy. I've been away for a while. I was on vacation, got high, trained, and didn't forget to eat. I just want to say that I want to knock out each of these motherfuckers. I haven't fought since December, and it's not my fault. Also, Andy Ruiz, this dude asked for $20 million. Stupid little shit. I don't even know where he got these numbers from. I was looking at a fight with Zhang Jili, but Joyce wanted a rematch, so we won't be able to do it right now. I want to fight anyone, anywhere. I can't wait to fight AJ. I have you all because I am the coolest motherfucker on the planet, Fury said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.